What's up, everybody? Absolutely Absurd here. Today I'm coming at you guys with another video today. More Street Fighter. I finally hit Diamond 5. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and that's just because it took me forever to hit Diamond 5. I was honestly really hard stuck for a while. But I think that was very important for me because I got stuck, I plateaued, and I really need to, that forced me to really look at myself and be like, I'm really just doing something wrong. I really have to take more time VOD reviewing, so I did a lot more VOD reviewing off of the YouTube channel, I guess, and not just with these videos. And also, a lot of credit to you guys in the comments. You guys gave me incredible feedback, and I'm really appreciative for just how nice you guys are. I mean, I asked for help, and I got exactly that. Like, there are so many useful tips, and so I want to share just some of the comments that I got that were really amazing. But go back to the video, check out how awesome this community is. I mean, everyone was just like, literally almost every single comment was helpful and positive and just really useful. So I want to start off reading this one from Somnia CE. They said, you mentioned it already, but if you're blocking in the corner, it's usually better to hold or at least tap parry, so at least your drive gauge isn't getting obliterated. As for the Akuma back fireball move thing, it's called Adamant Flame, if I remember correctly. Every version of it is negative on block, so you can take your turn back. Drive reversal is done by pressing forward, plus heavy punch and heavy kick, while blocking or waking up. Smile. Thank you very much. I did not know this. I still haven't made too much use of drive reversal, at least not in the games I'm showing here, but in some of the games off screen, I made really good use of it, and it was really helpful. So, yeah, I would recommend using drive reversal more often, guys. If the opponent's just drive rushing at you, definitely use your drive reversal to get them off you, because you don't want to they just spent their bar, you can just match them. Make sure they don't get their free 50-50. Unless their offense is very predictable, and I guess you don't have to. Do appreciate the advice there. The next pretty good bit of advice, for context, I was asking for matchup help versus like Akuma. I was asking for matchup help versus Jamie, and I was also asking for matchup help or just help with general mechanics like parry and just getting better at the game in general. So I was also complaining about M. Bison, which everybody does. Everybody complains about their main a little bit. So this next one is from Nevi Maestro. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Nevi Maestro. I have no idea. I'm sorry. Akuma's standing heavy kick is indeed a bad move. Against Akuma, you have to play in spaces where you can actively respond to his options, and crouching him in stand heavy punch, stand heavy kick, crouching medium kick range will get Akuma's blown up. We're using stand heavy kick. You'll actually see this in the Akuma match that comes up, I believe, after this one, the one with Luke. You'll see that I duck quite a few stand heavy kicks. So your advice, there are a couple other people who said, yeah, you can, standing heavy kick is a bad move, you can just duck it. Really appreciate you guys. I committed to ducking against the character more often, and it's been really helpful. Bison's scissor kick is honestly one of the best moves, if not his best special. It's the same thing you were complaining about with Jamie's stand heavy kick, is why Bison's scissor kick is so good. It isn't made for block string pressure. You use it for neutral and then blow up your opponent's attempt to punish it. That, again, is another thing that I really took to heart. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to show up in these games, but in a lot of the matches I played, I really rethought how I was using scissor kick, and it really helped. I realized scissor kick is an insane move. There's also another comment that told me that you can combo off a scissor kick. I know right there, I just messed it up twice, but the punish counter combos I was getting a lot better at. Bison as a character should honestly be balling his opponent most times. Stand heavy punch and back heavy kick are both plus on block, along with things like leap. You have a character that can just stick to his opponent unrelentingly. Learn your spacing traps. I'm still working on my spacing traps, but trust me, I am working on it, dude. I really appreciate the advice. This was one of my favorite comments. It was super helpful because it also gave me a really good idea of how Bison should be playing. I wasn't playing as aggressive enough with Bison. I should have been playing for a lot more like neutral control, and like aggressive neutral control. And I really feel like this comment really helped me realize that I'm playing a character with insane offense. I really need to take better advantage of that. So next one, this is from Jamal Edwards 8118. Honestly, Akuma is random. I can tell you to play distance and whiff punish, but the character walk speed is insane. He can bait fireball with teleport grab since it's similar. Akuma, you just have to know the matchup. Understand the type of player you're up against and use that as a weapon to shut that Akuma down. However, I can't critique your playstyle. You literally said everything need to be said. Utilizing the game mechanics, having a bread and butter, and a gimmick will get you to masters. Just walk away if you're in tilt mode. Being tilt will destroy you. Take breaks. Even athletes has to take breaks and sometimes remove yourself from the game from a day or two to reset. If you're only focusing on rank, you're going to plateau eventually. You have to love and enjoy the game or else none of this shit matters. This is another one of my favorite comments, dude. Literally this rank session, I fell almost like halfway to like Diamond 4. Like I was losing a lot of points. I just turned the game off and I took like a 30-minute break. Like I didn't even have to take it. I took a 30-minute break. I had some food. You know, I had some tater tots, some scrambled eggs with some cheese sauce on it, some bacon strips. I come back and dude, I felt like I was firing on all cylinders, you know. I can't imagine maybe someone who's a lot better at the game than me, maybe like, dude, you know, this guy has a lot to work on. But from my perspective, I felt like I played way better and also I was learning a lot. So I really appreciate your advice. I really took what you said to heart, dude. Like I really focused on having a better mental because I found myself getting really frustrated. I feel like the more frustrated I got, the worse I was playing. Which is interesting because I actually made a video talking about mental fortitude in rank. A video that I made quite a while ago. And it still holds true even for me. You know, I don't have a perfect mental. I can talk all I want about mental. Doesn't mean that it's perfect. And right there, we saw I ducked the stand heavy kick. Maybe I didn't get the best possible punish, but I still did pretty good. I appreciate the comment, Jamal. The next one is from Slow Steve. Jamie has good pressure, but a lot of what he does is extremely unsafe. As somebody currently going through Diamond, I agree. Plat is about sharpening a game plan, and Diamond is about dealing with enemies' game plans. Dude, exactly. I feel like the main difference is just that I got a little better on defense, and I've been a little bit more consistent in executing my game plan and like, you know, varying it a little bit. Like I feel like I'm autopiloting a bit less. And so yeah, I 100% agree with that one. So that's kind of it for the comments I wanted to respond to. Again, there's so many more comments that I took to heart that were really helpful. So please don't just like go back to that video. If you yourself need some advice on like how to improve a Street Fighter, I feel like my comments on that video just has so much good advice. So, you know, keep it coming, guys. If you have like tips that you want to share, you know, I'm always open to feedback. I'm always open to things that I could be doing better as a player. You know, I got really high up there in Tekken 8 in Season 1. I want to try doing something similar with a different game. I want to expand my fighting game repertoire, specifically in areas that aren't anime fighters, you know, because as some of you guys may or may not know, I came into fighting games starting with Super Smash Brothers, but the games where I really locked in was like Dragon Ball FighterZ, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle a little bit, a lot of Central Fiction. I played a lot of DNF Duel. DNF Duels to this day, I think one of the games I have the highest ranks in, if not Tekken 8 Season 1. It's either Tekken 8 Season 1 or DNF Duel. And I want to play games that are a bit more grounded, I guess, and a bit more less explosive, right? That have a lot more neutral interaction. Because I'm not going to lie, dude, I played Crusader in DNF Duel. You don't interact with the opponent with Crusader. Like, that doesn't, you don't do that. You just kind of run your offense till the opponent dies. If the opponent gets their offense first, you just try to DP out of it. So, you know, I hit legend rank with Crusader. And, you know, like obviously I'm still proud of my achievements. I do think like, okay, I put in the work. I got what I wanted, but I decided, you know, I want to move on to harder fighting games or slower paced fighting games. You know, fighting games I think, you know, require a lot more really outplaying your opponent rather than forcing your game plan. So yeah, let's get more directly to the match, or as I lock in at the match, we reach the end of it. I showed that whole combo and showed that killed because I got really lucky. I did not optimize that combo nearly enough. I should have optimized it more. So here I'm just blocking this Manon. I actually played against another Manon that completely destroyed me for being way too antsy about what's it called? Jumping the command grab. Like I was constantly jumping the command grab. It was really bad for me. And so now against this Manon, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to take the throw, even with the command grab. You know, I was thinking like, in this stages, I can take the throw, right? But like, if once the medals get higher, maybe I need to be a bit more insistent on jumping because that's just super detrimental for me. I also don't understand that target combo. Speaking of, you know, advice, Manon's target combo where she does the upwards kick into the downwards kick, and the second kick is an overhead that's also special cancelable, so you can drive rush it. What's the weakness of that string? Are you supposed to perfect parry that? Because it's like, or is it just a free parry? See there, I started doing like once I realized that like there's the one comment that said you on punish counter you can combo a crouching medium punch into either EX kicks or just medium bomb. I was like, okay, this dude spit. Thank you. That dude really gave me the sauce because I got so much mileage off of that. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about before, so I'm just gonna keep going. Really this time I just allowed them and I'm like, you know what, you can grab me because you don't have many medals if you want. But when the medals start to get higher, now I'm like, okay, now I'm just gonna start like holding up back or up forward or whatever. I just refuse to. I'm so not used to sweeps, like as a concept, you know? I'm not used to that. Sweeps don't really exist in Tekken. Like you have power lows, but you don't have sweeps. They don't just give you a free knockdown. That would be insane. Imagine if sweeps existed in Tekken. Holy shit. So that's one thing. Oh, he dropped a combo. That's unfortunate. So that's one thing that I'm still really not used to. Now that I think about it, none of the games that I played really have traditional sweeps. So that was a tool that I really just didn't know how to play around. Oh, that was a really nice grab for me, actually. So I wonder if I would have been able to, if the bomb would have protected me, even if the grab whiffed. Or if I would have been plus after a throw tech because of the bomb explosion. See, I wasn't sure if that would connect because last time it whiffed. Yeah, I'm just letting him throw me at that point. Like, I'm literally just letting him throw me. Like, you can throw me if you want to. I actually don't care. I feel like that's a pretty good way to play against Minon. Obviously, even at low medals, you want to call out the throw eventually. I was trying to grab the parry. I also learned another thing that you can. I didn't know that after the bomb, like after like bomb goes off on hit, you combo into medium punch, like jumping medium punch. I didn't know that you can combo. I thought you could only combo into Psycho Crusher. I thought only Psycho Crusher would juggle. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any tips for me. That was my rank up game that I wanted to show you guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.